People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now, sometimes I see some things in the papers regarding the DPP, and I always wonder to myself, is the DPP being misquoted, or is she trolling? Because some of this stuff can't make sense, people. Because now we're seeing, and you can look at your screen right now and read it for yourself, that DPP Paula Llewellyn is pleading with defense lawyers to use the Criminal Justice Administration Act to enable their clients to get reduced sentences in the court system. Right? Now, here's the thing, people. Basically, how this act work is, a guilty individuals can get them sentence reduced to up to as much as 50%. Right? 50%. Now, here's the thing, people. Is it a case of processing time, etc., while the DPP is encouraging people or encouraging their defense lawyers to help get them help get their clients reduce sentencing time? How about we actually focus on making the prosecution system or the justice system more efficient at getting these cases through the door? Because if you're saying we need to just start give man reduce time just through we can't figure out or forget the cases through the system faster, to me that's ridiculous, people. That's ridiculous. And quite frankly, 50% is too much. 50% of your sentence is too much just for say a plea. So hold on. Remind the people, in Jamaica, life is not life. Okay? It sounds harsh. It's not like in America where life, when in America you see someone that get all 328 years. In Jamaica, life is not life. Life is usually about 35 years. Right? 30 to 35 years. That's what Jamaica really call life, because it's built on the old British system. So now you're telling me a man can get half of that take off because he just plead guilty? People, I don't think this system is effective. I don't think this system should be implemented in a country that has the crime rate similar to Jamaica. If you're living in a country where once a blue moon man get lit down and you have 100 people murdered a year, listen, fine, only can do that. But a country this violent, the last thing you want is 87s. If you know, say, them can lit down a man and if them just plead guilty, them do half the sentence. But better yet, if them inform upon a man, them can do 3 years. Make a pivot now, no? Make a pivot into the real meat of the story, no? See, because the reason why you saw Ratty and Tesha and the DPP and Bert Samuels as the thumbnail for this video is because in the process of talking about this deal, Paula Llewellyn mouth slip. Let's go back in time a little. You remember in the trial, Ratty said him never know nothing about no plea deal, and a matter of fact him don't even want no plea deal. And the prosecution pushed the story that Ratty couldn't just be trying to throw Tesha under the bus 3 more come a road because Ratty never even want the plea deal. Well, now the DPP come out and said, and you can look at your screen right now, she said, and I quote, "We were able to negotiate to his," in brackets, the felon benefit. That's Ratty them at about now, right? So we were able to negotiate to his benefit, and he received a significant discount. It was the first time during my practice as DPP that this section of the law was being utilized by an incarcerated individual, end quote. People, you hear that? The deal that sink Tesha Miller, like the Titanic, was the first time the justice system has been using it. First time it was used in the justice system. At least under Paula Llewellyn's reign. I don't know if some older DPP had to use it, but she's saying this is the first time it's ever been used. And that was one of the things that surprised me in the Tesha trial, because even though I'm not in the field of law, I've always been curious about how the law works. And everybody me talk to say, them never hear about a case like Ratty one before, where somebody who is actually already locked up, who's already been found guilty, can then benefit from this law. Here's the problem I have with these people. Now, of course, your sister Paula Llewellyn ended up make our prosecution look like liars, right? Because them going to court go say there wasn't no the plea deal was nothing big. Ratty never wanted. Them never forced upon him. Ratty just do it from the kindness of heart. And now the DPP I say them negotiate big discount, and so we already know that was a fraud anyway. Clearly Ratty want to come out of prison, and clearly Ratty wasn't doing nothing from the benefit of his or from the goodness of his heart, right? But I could talk about the problem I have with this. People, the person who I call Ratty, right? Tesha Miller's informer. Ratty is a self-confessed serial killer. Ratty, in his own words, said, a whole heap of people him fling me. Ratty, in his own words, said, him can't even count. When Bert Samuels asked him, most people kill him, said, enough. Now, you're telling me that our justice system is now going to have a facility in place where you can be somebody like Ratty and lick down 10, 20, 30 people, but if you just inform when you're done, you come a road in 3 years? Foolishness. I'm sorry, I do not support this law. I know people are going to tell me, well, Sir P, I saw them things that work are foreign, Sir P. That's a foreign business. This is Jamaica we are talking about. We cannot have a system in place where 87s can lick down 10, 20, 30 people, and if them just inform on somebody else in the crew, then come a road in 3 years. People, Ratty come a road in 3 years, you know. Ratty, who is the actual trigger man, Ratty is the one who's actually going to come in for you. Ratty is the one who is to turn up people yard and lick off them head top. Right? That's the man we're going to give 3 years and come back a road. Alright. More somebody make that make sense to me. So this is what we're going to. Because 3 years, right? So what I mean, in the back of your mind as a 87. Let's say for example you in a crew, right? You in a one order and one of them crew there, right? And you know say you're bad, you're young people left, right and center, but you know say, alright, Sir P, you're done. You know, listen, can do what me feel like, because even if me get bite, all I have to do, call 2 name, write a 1 statement, and in 3-4 years time I come on road. That is not the system we want in place for 87s. The last thing we need is for them to think they have more chance to get away. Because them already get away now at an incredibly high rate, because very few people testify against them. Man, witness are go missing all kind of things. There's no DNA, there's hardly any fingerprints or nothing like that. Right? So now what we're saying to 87s is, listen, if you just give up, you're done, we give you 3 years. People, no, I'm sorry. Listen, reduce sentence is one thing. For example, if somebody was supposed to get 35 years and you drop it down to 25, fine. A matter of fact, people who talk about foreign plea deal, when I look at plea deals in places like America, right? The plea deal, if you was going to do a 20 years, they might drop it to 10. Me don't know no man at the scale of Ratty who lick down as many people as Ratty, and then just give him 3 years. I don't know, maybe somebody can point out a case. Right? But 3 years, this is extraordinary to me, people. And the fact that the DPP is now encouraging defense lawyers to get them clients to take these reduced sentences. People, I don't understand how the system works. Instead of making the justice system more efficient, instead of focusing on getting these cases through the door faster, instead of focusing on making the entire system better, they're looking for the easy way out, the cheap way out, which is to just make the man name, plead guilty, do a 2 years or 3 years and come on road. How that make sense? How is that going to deter criminals? A part of the justice system is to be a deterrent in the people. It's supposed to make somebody stop and think to themselves, you know, I'm not do this because I'm not rub no 30 years of jail over foolishness. Look at the brother who wet up the girl down there in Manchester, Chantel White. Now, clearly, him never go bother fighting on a court, because clearly him never on video do him a do. So him now go to court, right? Plead guilty and do one 10 to 15 years and come back on road. And the DPP is encouraging this. Come on people, plead guilty, do a 10 years, come back on road. Because we can't bother to make the system any more efficient. To me, this is extraordinary. This is extraordinary in a society that where 1,300 a year is a good year. Because that's where Jamaica is now. You know. If you get 1,200, 1,300 people drop out a year, that's a good year. This is the last thing criminals need to hear. So them can just turn up, plead guilty, and then rub on 10, 12 years, 15 years and come back a road. Because as I said, life is not life. Life is 30 years at Jamaica. This is incredible to me. Anyway, people, let me know what you think in the comment section. Because maybe you can make better sense of this to me. Or maybe you can make better sense out of this situation than me. Because right now, this just completely fly over my head. This not making no sense to me at all right now. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Please like, comment, and share the video. Bless.